friends, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm currently in the and I am in the middle of my Halloween 2020 videos. So today clearly I will be doing a Trader Joe's autumn fall Halloween food haul. If you're interested in any of the other videos that I've made for my Halloween 2020 playlist, I will link it below, and there are still a good 2, 3, or 4 more videos to come, so look out for those. I did a full ass send on my makeup today, so it's kind of good that you guys are far away and can't see it because I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to get everything in the frame, but there's a bunch of stuff down here. I just got levels on levels on levels of Trader Joe's amazingness in front of me. So I think I may have done a video like this in the past. I don't really remember. Either way, I wanted to go to Trader Joe's and go shopping because 1, all their stuff is delicious and reasonably priced, and 2, I'm sure they've come out with new products, or there's just things that I haven't tried since I filmed whatever last video, if I did film that. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say except for the fact that I went ham at Trader Joe's the other day. I think I pretty much bought all of their fall seasonal items except for actual pumpkins, pumpkin coffee, which I really wanted to get, but I have so much coffee right now I didn't need it, and maybe a couple different types of cookies because I already had 2 cookies and I didn't want any more. As much as I could find, I pretty much bought it all and it's sitting right here in front of me, and I'm going to tell you all about it and taste test a couple things. So I feel like for obvious reasons I can't taste test all of this as much as I would love to just pig out on pumpkin spice basic bitch goodness right now. Unfortunately, a lot of these things would require me cooking it, and I just don't have the time or the energy or the room in my stomach to cook all of this. So any of the snack stuff I'm definitely going to try. Okay, sorry, I just ran downstairs because I realized I forgot an item and I need a spoon for the ice cream. And oh, I forgot Johnny. Perfect. Alright, I don't really know what I was saying before I ran downstairs, but I know that I am going to start with the ice cream because I don't want it to melt. So yes, here we have some lovely pumpkin ice cream. It's not vegan, unfortunately. If they had dairy-free pumpkin ice cream, I didn't see it, but I love pumpkin ice cream and I need to try it. So with that being said, ever since I stopped going vegan, there's a lot of products that I still buy that are dairy-free or vegan because I like them just as much, if not better, than milk or dairy products. So creamers, ice cream, certain types of cheeses, stuff like that. I normally buy vegan. Ice cream is one of them because I think vegan ice cream tastes just as good as regular ice cream. So if I had the opportunity to buy Trader Joe's pumpkin vegan ice cream, I would have, but alas, here we are. Ooh, she pretty. I feel like I'm too far away for you guys to see anything. I can't really see my viewfinder, so I hope you can see. Maybe I'll move up when I work my way through more items. I could quite literally eat that entire thing right now if I wanted to, but that would be very bad for my stomach. But you know what would make that taste really good? Putting a scoop of that in a hot cup of coffee. It'd be like a pumpkin spice creamer, but it's ice cream and it's with coffee. Oh, I've definitely had some pumpkin ice cream in the past, and this is definitely not one of them. I just wish it was dairy-free. I guess before I take that back to the fridge, I'll run through the other frozen items so they don't melt everywhere or get nasty. So this was a really interesting one that I'm kind of excited for. I've never had anything like this. It's a pumpkin empanada. What else is in here besides pumpkin? Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much just pumpkin along with spices and binders and stuff. These are just vegetarian, they're not vegan, but it sounds like it could be really good, but I could also see where it could go very wrong. Then I got some pumpkin waffles. Pretty self-explanatory. Pumpkin waffles, put some real maple syrup on there, put some pecans or something. These are probably going to be absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, and there's only 2 grams of added sugar. That's pretty good for waffles, right? Yeah. Which means I won't feel guilty about adding on extra maple syrup or whipped cream or literally anything else that is high in sugar and fat and probably bad for me, but this will make me feel better about it. In other basic bitch news, I got some pumpkin ravioli. This looks absolutely delectable. I know you guys probably can't see it from the camera, but the raviolis are different colors, so there's a yellowish one, a reddish one, an orange one. If anything, I look forward to just taking pictures of this for Instagram, but I'm sure they're gonna be delicious too. I'll probably do maybe some sort of white wine butter sauce for these. I don't think I would necessarily put marinara on here, but maybe some sort of sage, butter, thyme, rosemary type of just a lighter herb dressing I think would be absolutely amazing with these. So I will be trying these as soon as possible. And now what I want to show you is what I think is what other people think is Trader Joe's most prized possession, which is the pumpkin rolls. It's cinnamon rolls, but a pumpkin roll. Self-explanatory, I don't know why I'm telling you. But I remember people talking about these a long time ago and just saying it's the best fall pumpkin thing you can get from Trader Joe's. And in previous years, when I go to Trader Joe's during the fall, I could never find them, so stoked to try these, to say the least. And if I remember correctly, I think they're vegan, and that's why people are like freaking out about them. Yeah, all it says it may contain traces of milk, but it does not actually list milk or eggs or anything else in the ingredients list, so I'd assume that's just like a legally cross-contamination factory kind of thing that they had to put on there, so I would personally consider these vegan, which is so awesome. I will probably be making these with a really delicious brunch very soon. Pair it with a nice festive mimosa. Okay, now that I've gotten some of the stuff out of the way, I decided to zoom you guys in a little bit so perhaps you could see better. I'm sorry if a close-up of my face is the last thing you want to see, but at least Johnny's here. Alright, moving on. I'm ready to taste something again, so I think I'm going to pick up the popcorn. So this is another popular item that I've seen a lot of people on Instagram posting about this year. Again, I don't know if it's a new item, but people seem to be really excited for it. So this is the Trader Joe's maple flavored with other natural flavors and sea salt kettle corn. Popcorn's just one of those things that you really can't mess up. You can literally put anything on popcorn and it's gonna taste good. I literally want to cry. This smells so good. Man, if I try one piece, I'm gonna want to eat the whole bag. Man, this is dangerous. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, this hits. This hits hard. I'd say it's almost like the perfect balance between salty and maple, because I've had a lot of popcorns that have like sweet toppings on them and they just like completely coat it, and it's a really thick coat and it gets stuck in your teeth and it's hard to chew and it's delicious, but it's just kind of a lot. So this is like subtle maple with some salt on top. I feel like I could eat this whole bag potentially without my stomach feeling like crap. I'm not going to. Maybe I might. No, I won't. I'll give my palate a break for a second and talk about the bagels. This isn't a Trader Joe's thing. I mean, this is, but pumpkin bagels I feel like I see everywhere. I think Dunkin' Donuts has them. I know Wawa has them. Just the regular like bagel brands at grocery stores always come out with pumpkin. So this isn't a new thing for me to try. I have already had one for breakfast yesterday, and I must say it was delicious and delightful, but kind of like popcorn, it's really hard to mess up. It's really hard to mess up bagels. So if you're a bagel person, I do recommend. On the topic of bagels, I did also get their pumpkin cream cheese because why wouldn't I? I'm a little skeptical about whether or not I want to put pumpkin cream cheese on a pumpkin bagel. Yesterday I just had it with plain cream cheese and that was enough pumpkin spice for my palate, not to mention I had pumpkin coffee. So I might save this for like, I don't know if this is a weird thing to do, but my family did it for like family parties and stuff growing up. We would dip pretzels, like hard pretzels, into cream cheese. Is that weird? I don't know. I feel like a good salty crunchy pretzel with a pumpkin spice cream cheese on it could be really good. Yeah, otherwise I'll just save this for when I run out of pumpkin bagels and have plain bagels again, but still need some pumpkin spice in my life, and then I'll have the cream cheese. Alright, another item I'm very curious to try is the pumpkin biscotti. Biscotti is not something I eat too often, but my boyfriend really likes biscotti, so when I saw it, he inspired me, and I figured regardless of whether I love this or don't, I'll probably end up giving it to him, or at least splitting it with him, because I know he really likes biscotti with his coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. I do have some coffee, however it is leftover coffee from Wawa that I put ice in, so now it's a old iced coffee. But I guess it might still have the same effect as dipping biscotti in hot coffee. I don't know. Smells very spicy. I feel like there's not many ways to describe fall foods other than pumpkin, spicy, like cinnamon, unless you're having like an apple thing. Pretty much like the range of descriptors for these kinds of foods, so sorry if I just sound really repetitive. Right. This feels wrong. I think I need to try it without the coffee, because that was a very lot of weird feelings happening in my mouth just then between crunchy cookie and cold watery coffee. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, this is very good. I can see why my boyfriend likes biscotti so much. It's obviously like a hard texture, but it's, once you bite into it, it feels kind of satisfying to bite through it. Maybe that's just this kind, or maybe that's all biscotti. I don't really know. I was kind of expecting it to be like overwhelming with flavor, but it's really not. It's pretty subtle. I think I just need to maybe dip it in hot coffee and it would be a little more appealing. One of the products I'm most excited about is this fall zucchini pasta. It's butternut squash pasta and it's literally like 3D pumpkins. Is that not the coolest thing you have ever seen? I'm also really excited because I went to Milburn Orchards, which is like an apple picking orchard near me, and I got some like fall leaf shaped pasta, which are just so cute. So when I saw the pumpkin ones, I like freaked out. And again, kind of like the ravioli, I feel like these two pastas will just be really good contributors to my Instagram, but I am excited to try them. And it's also cool too because they form like little cups, so it's really gonna hold on to whatever sauce I pair with it. Again, like the ravioli, I'm not sure if I'd want to put a red sauce on it. Maybe I will just change things up, but I definitely feel like this calls for a lighter sauce just so you can really see the pumpkin like cups and shapes within the pasta itself. And yeah, like I said, it's made with butternut squash, which is really fun, and it is vegan. Love a good vegan friendly product. And what's a fall trip to Trader Joe's without getting Haul-oween JoJos? I do believe there's two types of like fall festive Halloween JoJos, but these are just like the regular flavored ones. I didn't want to go too overboard on pumpkin flavors as we've discussed. So I just got the cute ones. I have like the black jack-o'-lantern face with the orange vanilla cream in the middle. And you know what? I definitely did do a Trader Joe's fall haul before because I'm pretty sure I used these cookies as the thumbnail. So memory triggered. I have done this already. And the artwork on here is just so cute. I wish I could like get a printout of this and hang it on my wall or on the side of my house just to be super obnoxious. So Trader Joe's, if you're watching, you should sell printouts of that. Alright, I'm not going to try one of those because I've tried them before. We all know they're delicious. I don't need to tell you that. So I'm going to move on and try this really cool cereal I got. I don't know if it's necessarily like specific to the holiday season. It's maple pecan cluster cereal. In my mind, that's fall-ish, but who knows. So it's a blend of oat pecan clusters, corn flakes, and multigrain flakes. There is 10 grams of added sugar in it, so it's it's like a decent amount, but who cares? It's not as flavorful as I would have preferred, but I'm thinking maybe once you add it to milk and it starts to, the flavor withers away, maybe it will become a little more flavorful. Otherwise, I definitely think I'll be adding like some cinnamon to this, but by all means, not bad. I'm kind of just curious where those 10 grams of added sugar went to because like I'm not tasting it too much. Speaking of breakfast items, I got their pumpkin pancake and waffle mix, which also has a very cute label on it. Not sure if you can see it. So yes, it's pretty self-explanatory. Looks like you just need to add in melted butter, some milk, and an egg to this mix. I would say it'd be easy to make vegan, however they put buttermilk into the mix itself. That's like the one thing on the ingredients list that isn't safe, I believe. So I'm just like, did you have to do that? Because otherwise you could very easily substitute a nut milk or a flax egg for the rest of the ingredients, but fortunately that's not what they did. But yes, saw this, certainly couldn't resist. I'll maybe make some homemade waffles, see how it stands up to their frozen waffles, and I'll just have myself a giant pumpkin waffle party. I forgot you guys can't see down here. I do have 2 items left, so I'm going to move on to their fall leaf corn tortilla chips. It's chips shaped like leaves. And if this isn't super fun, then I don't know what is. Of course, the pumpkin shaped pasta is really fun, but people have been making different shaped pastas all the time. I feel like having leaf shaped chips is just a whole new world. That's a part of the market that has been touched by, as far as I know, many people. Like how absolutely fun is that? So I know Pumpkin Joe's. I know Trader Joe's does sell a handful of different seasonal salsas, I think, because I think I got one a couple years ago, but I honestly just don't eat salsa that often. I'm not like a chips and salsa snack kind of girl, but I am a chips and cheese kind of girl. I feel like I've looked for this the past couple times I've gone to Trader Joe's and they always seem to be out or something, is their organic creamy cashew fiesta dip. It's dairy free, and I've been hearing about this dip for years, and I'm finally glad I can try it. This is a perfect opportunity now that I have some chips to dip in the dip. It says delicious cold or hot on the side, so I'm gonna try it cold because I don't feel like microwaving it. But I will definitely be trying it, heat it up maybe for some nachos later on. Ooh, it definitely smells spicy. I'm scared. I like spicy foods, but my tolerance is very low. This is absolutely amazing. The chips are amazing too. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. It's a corn tortilla chip. It tastes like a corn tortilla chip. This cashew dip, it's not overly spicy like I thought it might be. In fact, I have some hot peppers from my garden that I would consider adding to this. But otherwise, the texture is phenomenal. The taste isn't like overwhelming. This slaps. All right, last item that I feel like I should have had sooner and saved something more exciting for the end. Anyway, it's a pumpkin spice protein smoothie, which honestly I don't know why I bought this because I'm not a big like liquid protein smoothie kind of person. I prefer making my own protein smoothies with Garden of Life protein powder and just frozen or fresh fruit that I have around the house, but this seemed intriguing. Yeah, even if this is good, I probably will never buy this again. I can make just as good of a pumpkin smoothie that's dairy-free. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so there's 2 servings per container in the bottle, and 2 servings is 21 grams of protein, but also 11 grams of sugars, which is like 11 grams of added sugar, sorry. I feel like I should shake it. Nope. Nope. Yeah, definitely should have ended on a more exciting one. That is rough. Like, they tried. They really did try, but it almost tastes like plastic. It's like pumpkin spice plastic. Maybe it's because it's been sitting out in my room for like 20 minutes, but I mean, it's still cold. Yeah, I'm sure this is the absolute jam for some people, but this is not it. Not for me. Sorry to end that on kind of a negative note, but of all the things that I got, because I got so many things, there was bound to be one thing that I didn't completely enjoy. So it's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any Trader Joe's items, fall items that you really enjoyed that you didn't see here, let me know down below so perhaps when I go back I could find them and taste them. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up if you really want, subscribe or something, blah blah blah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the next Halloween 2020 video.